Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. These are the 2 free card kits for the month of January. Please don't forget to use the host code when you place an order at my online store at StampingInTheValley.com and click that big blue button. Please again use the host code for the month of January 2019. Can you believe it, guys? Oh my goodness. So this is what I came up with, and let me show you what I'm featuring. This card features the needle point and needle and thread. This bundle right here, I love it. I absolutely love this. I love the paper. I love the stamp set. This down here, I even stamped my envelope. I just fell in love with that. And this, and they request on the back of the paper, they suggested very vanilla. So that's what we're going to use. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Okay. So here's our card. Now, when I do card kits, it's a rule by Stampin' Up! You cannot have stamped images. So that's why a lot of things are die cut and a lot of things are embossed. And so there's not a whole lot of stamping. You can use any sentiment you want. With this, I just happen to use this on the needle and thread right here. People like you make the world a better place. I love that. And I use that thank you. I use that thank you in both the cards. I always need thank you cards. I'm featuring our rectangle framelits, another go-to great deal for your collection. If you have the circles and the ovals and the squares, now we have the rectangles, so I'm glad to have that in my collection. The T together I'm featuring on this card right here. Now the stamp set is in the annual or in the occasions catalog, but the framelits are in the celebration catalog, and you have to spend $100 to be able to get these framelits for free. But they're fantastic. There's a framelit for each and every image on here. The cup and saucer, the tea, and this, I think maybe I'm going to be doing something with this tomorrow on Facebook Live. Not sure yet. Don't hold me to it. So that's what we're doing this month. And then I'm featuring this embossing folder, this tufted embossing folder. What a soft, pretty folder. And it's a dynamic folder, so it's very thick. So we will be back in a moment. It's so simple to get these card kits, guys. Just place an order. That's it. And I send you these 2 free card kits. Back in a moment, and we'll put one of them together. So here's the beautiful product that we end up with. But first we start with the little kit. And this is what you get. This is what I do for you, and then you put it together. Okay, I cut all of this out. You get everything already pre-cut and measured and everything for you. And you just have to follow these directions. I did this. I love this because I have to show you these new elements. I'm so ecstatic about this needlepoint elements. Look at this. I thought to myself, what does this do? And then I just took a piece of Whisper White and I ran it through the Big Shot, and this is what it did. And I have been having a ball with this. I love that. I just love that. And I used the stitched rectangles around it. These rectangles are double stitched, so after I got this piece out, I had like a window that had the stitching around it also. You'll see me use these immensely. I mean, so just keep tuning into the channel. I really love the rectangle. But this really intrigued me, and I really wanted you guys to have it. So the card is totally built around this. That when I started. So that's how your kit comes, just like this. It's very, very simple, and just follow these. Just follow along with me. Now you get an envelope. Nothing is stamped. I'm not allowed to stamp anything, so you get everything is plain. And that's why these kits are designed with embossing and very, very little ink at all. Because you can use any sentiment that you want. Of course, I'm using, you know, with the bundle, I'm using that. But you can use anything you want. But I really, really try to stay away from stamped images when I do something like this for you guys every month. So that's why it's a lot of punching, a lot of Big Shot work, and a lot of embossing. I love the tufted embossing folder. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? it gives that paper such a soft look. So the first thing we want to do is attach this, and because we're working on something that is embossed, I want you to use your Tombow, and you'll have to get it out there to the edges on this. Okay. You can almost, I almost swear that you can use, and I'm just putting Tombow like in where the dots are not, okay, where the dots are not. But I almost think with this you could use some snail, you know. Now, just, I just use the Tombow because of the embossed surface. So you want a little border around the top, and watch your line here that I've already made you with the embossing folder. So like if you want it to come down a little bit, or you want it to show the first little bump, that's okay. However you want to put it. I kind of want a little spacing, but not much. So I just want to adhere this here with the Tombow. And again, I love the Tombow because of the wiggle room. So if you're off just a little bit, you can just kind of zhuzh it. Okay, right there. So nice. Now this first piece right here is just very vanilla. It's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And let's see, I have the measurement for this. Well, this is not measured. I'm sorry. This is this size of the rectangles. Let me get that out for us so that you guys can see which one it is. It's not measured. It's just the size. It's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Okay. The fourth one in from the largest one on the rectangles. All right. And that is what this is cut out of. Okay, good. I've got that down. Now, if we get a little bit of glue there, hold on. I won't be able to function. I have my little glue eraser here. We don't sell them anymore, so you'll have to get it like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And we are getting a Hobby Lobby. Oh, not that I really use it a lot because I really just order craft things from Stampin' Up. I don't like paper that has white inside of it. I like that our paper is color through and through and doesn't have a white core. I'm sorry that this is taking me a little bit of time, and I seem to be making almost more of a mess than what I'm cleaning up. But it will rub off. It's just glue. There we go. And then this in here will just, that is going to just bug the bejesus out of me, guys. I'm so sorry. But we're getting it. Just keep going over it. This will pick it up and take it out. There we go. One more little piece right there. Okay, we're good. That's why I'm almost thinking that snail would be okay here. And I'm getting it on the other side too. Okay, there. That snail would be okay, but I feel more confident with the Tombow. Needless to say, now we're going to go ahead and put this down and make sure that your flowers are going the right way. This is really easy to get upside down, okay? So, again, just some Tombow. And make sure that you really get it to the edges. This is highly embossed. The Tufted is a dynamic embossing folder. Now, this is cut to 4 1/8 by 2. Okay, 4 1/8 by 2. So it's a little wider than this portion up here, but you still have a little bit of your very vanilla showing around the edge. Just like that. Now you want to take, you're going to have this element right here. You can stamp whatever you want. I'm going to stamp the same sentiment. I love that. And I think I have enough cushion here, hopefully. Just like that. Beautiful. People like you make the world a better place. I'm going to flip that over and add my dimensionals. Right here. And now we'll bring our card back in, and we want to put this right here in the middle, just like that, and it's up with those dimensionals, so it adds a nice element to the card. Then I'm going to send you these two little flowers right here that are cut out of this framelit here that's in the needle point. This is round. It's really great. There's a stamp for, you know, like this, and then you cut it out, but the round one, it just comes out round, and I wanted it flowered, so, and I really only needed two, so I just used these two flowers up here, and then I use this little sprig right here that comes in there to make our greenery. Now what I did with this, I took this same paper and I just flipped it over and used the other side, because of course Stampin' Up! Does all the coordination for us. Now to stick these together, I myself, you could put a glue dot. I just took a little snail and flicked it on the side, just like that. Then I took this little flower and I put it on top of the larger one. Now flip it over, and here you want to use some glue dots. Let's see, where did I put those little things? Right here. And I want to take a glue dot and place it where that little junction is of the two flowers. I'll show that to you. Right, let that focus. Focus, focus, focus. Right there at that junction, okay? Go out just a little bit. Okay, then you take your little greenery here, and it's so fine, so beautiful. I cut this out of old olive, and just flip it over, so, because there is a right and wrong side. You can see it when it's cut, and they're so thin, just put it right into each one of them, into that glue dot right there, okay? And then what you're going to do is add this element here, just like that. So we're going to put another glue dot on top of, I'm using my quick pick tool right here. We're going to put another glue dot on top of that. It secures that down for us. And then we're going to add it to our little element here. How cute! Just like that. Now, then I'm going to send you 3 rhinestones also, because we always need a little bling bling, right? And in the middle of each of the flowers, just like that, and one right over here, just like that. And we are done with this card. Make sure this does not, you can move it. It does not hang off of your card, because it will get messed up in the envelope. Now you can put whatever you want inside. I am going to use this beautiful stitch in the berry burst. I want it on the bottom of the card in the middle, just like that. Oh, I love that. And then the thank you right here in the middle, just like that. I'm going to bring my envelope in, and I just fell in love with these stitches right here. I want that on the outside of my envelope. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, I just love this. I love this needlepoint. So if you guys like to sew, this is one you might really, really, really enjoy. me get my glue off of there still, right? Just a little bit right here. Okay. There we go. So sorry. Okay, so there is our first card kit put together. Just so pretty. I am in love with this element right there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, back in a minute. We'll put the other one together. Now we're going to go ahead and put this card together. I love the teapot. Just love that. Now, again, I can't stamp, so there's a very little stamping here. And this is the Tea Together. That's where I got this from, and it also says Happy Mother's Day. That's a beautiful Mother's Day stamp. But you could use this for get well, happy birthday, just hello friend. I love the teapot, and everything has a framelit, and the framelit comes in the Celebration catalog, but you have to order $100 worth of stuff to get these framelits for free. But every single piece has a framelit. The cups, the teapot, the rose, the flower, the buds, and the leaf right here. I love that. I used our Bitty Punch pack here of flowers. I didn't open this one yet. It's a dot and like a leaf. I didn't put that, you know, you could put that in the middle. I just used a pearl, and I didn't do the little leaf thing. But I have these 3 flowers included in this project. I thought that was just so sweet on the end of that teapot. And I embossed the teapot with the tufted embossing folder, but the background here is the basket weave, okay? Basket weave. Love that. Love the, look at how pretty. It reminded me of just a picnic. Can you tell we are in the dead of winter, okay? Today is like the 2nd day of winter, and I am making springtime cards, guys. This is crazy, but I had to get away from dark colors. I needed some bright colors. So that is my my thinking there. I had to get away from red and green, so just bear with me this month. I had to be just like this. Anyway, you'll get an envelope. It will not be stamped. No stamped images. This is the way your kit will come for this card. You'll get, I will already emboss that for you. This is one of the rectangular stitched framelits, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look up on this here. This is double. So see, when I cut this out, the piece around it had stitching. I love that. It is double stitched. I love that. So versatile. It's like it just cuts down on scrap. You can double use things. You know, you can make a frame, use the center of it for something else. I think it is just fantastic. I punched these 3 flowers out of Poppy Parade, and our little gingham here, this is the Balmy Blue. This piece is 3 by 3. Our basket weave is 5 1/4 by 4, and our card base is thick Whisper White, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And again, you will get a Whisper White envelope with this set, but nothing stamped. Nothing. Nada. Okay, stamped. So, but first, that's what we're going to do is stamp. So what I'm going to put the thank you and the little bud inside in the Poppy Parade. Right here. And this will just go on the inside of the card. This is red rubber, so you definitely don't need a rubber stamp underneath there. And now I'm taking the thank you from the needle point. Just going to hold that there. Beautiful. And then I'm going to take my envelope, and I'm going to stamp my little rosebuds. I love these little buds like this. This is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? If you were to do those in Memento Black, you could color them with some blends. Look at that. That is just sweet. Sorry for the shadow. It's at night. We've been out. We took my grandson to see Santa. So that was very important. He had a ball game, a basketball game this morning, and then we had lunch, went to see Santa. I've uploaded videos. It's crazy, but it's good. Life keeps you going, doesn't it? Okay, so with this, you definitely want the Tombow. This is so deeply embossed, the basket weave is, and you need a little bit of a thicker base of it because the basket weave is so thick. Okay, you can see I'm putting more on it than I normally do. And see out here where I've kind of, it will not squish, it will stop because it is so embossed. Love that. Beautiful. Okay, so then this goes on here, and you have your nice little border around. See, we're going on a picnic, even though it's snowed today. It snowed yesterday. Oh. I am not a cold weather person, guys. I am not. Even though I'm from New Jersey, whew, wow, this is even getting about too cold for me here, but there's no going anywhere. I've got grandchildren here, so that's life, right? So I just like to stay in and stay warm. Okay, now from there, we take our gingham. There is the little checks and the larger checks. I'm using the larger checks up. You do whatever you want to do. Again, use the Tombow because we are putting this down on the top of the basket weave. So we still have peaks and valleys. Get it to the edge. Let it get a little thicker in there because it will flow in. And now this I want to put in the upper left corner, leaving about, what, about 1/8 of an inch border around. You can just line it up with your basket weave. That is a great way to get it totally straight there. See how I lined that up but left a little border? Beautiful. Now, we are going to stamp our little cup of tea right here. Let's see. And I want it on an angle. I really wanted it kind of coming, I could have angled that other one just a little bit more, just like that. That's really kind of what I was going for. Love that, love that, love that. And then I want to take this one right here, and a glue dot, my little pokey tool. I want to place it up here. I call it the pokey tool. It's the quick pick. Just like that. Just put that right there. And we want to add, I will send you pearls. Okay, I'll send you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smaller ones and 1 large one. So there's that element. Now on our card here, I attached this with, I attached it with Tombow, because the teapot is the center of the focal point that I wanted. You know, you could always pop this up with dimensionals, especially that you are down on, you know, something that is so embossed. But I wanted it flat. And again, I'm using the basket weave to help me line up. So isn't that adorable? Look at those flowers are perfect on there, just perfect. Okay, this other little flower. Now, a lot of times what you can do with these is just take your foam mat and just put them on there, and then take, let's see, the other pokey tool, this one that is just the pokey tool, and push it in the middle. It allows it to pop up nicely. Then you can take a glue dot and put it right here. And then we're going to put this about here. You know, kind of offset a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and get another pearl. And we'll put it in here. That just kind of lifts up the edges of it, kind of breaks the paper down a little bit. You don't have to. It's just another little thing that you can do. Now here is our beautiful teapot, and your teapot will come to you already embossed with the tufted embossing folder. Isn't that adorable? Now what we want to do here is mix up mini dimensionals and regular dimensionals. I put the mini in the skinny parts, like right up here at the top. You want a mini up there. It fits perfectly, guys. Here at the spout, the minis are perfect. And then right over here on the handle, and I'm going to put a big one down here. And then some larger ones throughout. Perfect. Okay, so we just kind of mix that up a little bit. We're almost done with this card. I'm so excited for the launch of this catalog. And if anyone is thinking about becoming a demonstrator with me or anyone else, there is a mega special coming on the 3rd. So you'll want to sign up on the 3rd. It's a great special. I believe, I'm not sure how much in product. I still have to check that out. It's either $99 or $129 in product. Let's go ahead and attach that, leaving the gingham showing on this side. And then we put our last little flower right there, one with a glue dot. Put this on the spout. So, and then you get to pick, it's like $175 worth of product for it's either $99 or $129. So don't hold me to that number. I have to check it out. I haven't been back to the computer since it's been such a busy day. So, but I will check that out and get that back to you. There's that part of the card. We're going to put 2 smaller pearls right here. I try to line this diamond up right here so that you have 2 little dots to put your pearls, and then 1 up top here to put the big one. And that kind of gives it a kettle look, you know, because I can't stamp. So I look for things to do all the time with you guys with these card kits. I hope that you love these this month. So pretty. New product. Fun with new product. So I just needed some bright color, guys. I really, really did. Can you tell? I love it. Oh, look how pretty. Look at how pretty our cards came. Isn't that beautiful? I love that teapot. Absolutely love the teapot. And then this is the one right here with our beautiful element. Oh, look at that. Isn't that soft? With the tufted embossing folder behind it, it just makes it look so soft. This is in Very Vanilla. This one's in Whisper White. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. I will send you these 2 free card kits this month. If you are a downline or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, these will also come to you in the mail. Those 2 groups, they always get my card kits each and every month. If you are a new customer, you will now get an annual catalog, an occasions catalog, and a celebration catalog, along with the free card kits for the month. So I appreciate you all, and I appreciate your business, and happy crafting.